respect.
You wouldn't be in a business without me. Everything you've got, everything you've ever had from wrestling is because of me. Nobody else.
Bollocks is the word I really want to talk about. Because the reason I'm doing what I'm doing is because I've got more bollocks than you.
I've already been there. I've been signed by the biggest company in the world. I'd rather be a has-been than never will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaron Nix. Welcome to All Star Wrestling South on the YouTube channel and of course on social media platforms. July 26th, you will have seen it. It is sold out. The Last Dance, headlined by an all-time singles matchup between this man to my left, the benchmark, Joel Redman, and of course this man to my right, Mr. England himself, Nathan Angel. It can only happen one more time, one last dance at the Studio Theatre in Salisbury on July 26th on a Saturday evening. Now, gentlemen, obviously we've asked you to be here for this sit-down interview. We won't take too much of your time, but I appreciate with the magnitude of this matchup, it is very important that our fans of ASW South and the British landscape in general gets an opportunity to hear about this matchup. I'm going to start with you, Joel. This is your school. This is your company. This is, in many ways, your opportunity to defend your turf against the ultimate prodigy, the ultimate student, Nathan Angel. How do you feel going into a one-on-one British rounds matchup with Lee Bamber, of course, the legendary referee and announcer at the helm?
Highly confident, might be the way I'd describe it. He's very good, very talented. Next big star in England. It's not Joel Redman. It's never going to be Joel Redman. You don't have the natural ability that I have. And you definitely can't wrestle a rounds match like me. As far as I'm concerned, the 26th, it's my chance to humble you a little bit, expose you, show everybody you're not quite as good as they think you are. That when it gets down to wrestling on the mat, pure British technical wrestling, you can't do it. And I'll show you.
Nathan, you obviously have an opportunity to respond to that. This is an opportunity for you not only to wrestle in the main event once again, you are, of course, Mr. Money in the Bank as well. You have a guaranteed shot at the ASW South British Heavyweight Championship, but right now all eyes must be on the benchmark in this singles matchup. How do you feel coming into this matchup?
I think it's pretty funny, to be honest, that I'm constantly compared to Joel Redman. I don't think it's hard to see how much you've inspired me. Like even my knee pad, we've got the Union Jack, that's from Joel Redman.
St George's.
St George's Cross, all right, I should know that, Mr. England. But the point is,
You're sweating.
it's like a Sahara Desert.
It's not,
in here,
I'm all right.
It's like a Sahara
You're
Desert.
sweating. You're sweating. You're
I've
nervous.
been working on the farm today.
No, you haven't been working.
Something you haven't done in a long time.
Yeah, me.
I mean, you
I
haven't
work
done
harder
in a long
than you.
time. This is
You
you
think I don't
right
work
now.
hard?
You're married,
You think
your
this runs
kids.
itself?
You're married, your kids, you know. We're at different stages of our lives, Joel. And I'm excited to prove that I'm not good and I'm not being successful and I'm not here doing what I'm doing because of the reasons that I'm like you.
Don't point your finger at me. That's some respect.
Do what I want.
That's some respect.
Do what I want.
You wouldn't be in the business.
This isn't about respect.
You wouldn't be in a business without me. Everything you've got, everything you've ever had from wrestling is because of me. Nobody else. You still be that little kid in the gym upstairs in pool looking down, dreaming, wishing you could get in that ring. And I'll give you credit. You had the bollocks to come downstairs and speak to me and ask about how you get into pro wrestling. And me, Niwa, Bullet, we trained you, tried to bring you up to speed. You surpassed all expectations. You're the best we've ever produced. But don't ever point your finger at me.
I think bollocks is the word. Bollocks is the word I really want to talk about. Because the reason I'm doing what I'm doing is because I've got more bollocks than you. Because every time I took a risk, when nobody knew who I was, and I did a Nathan Angel calendar, you laughed at me. When I entered a competition to become the most handsome man in England, you told me it was a waste of time. You told me it was a waste of time. You said I'd be better off doing wrist locks, and that I shouldn't go to Thailand, and that my attendance was slipping. And that
Because what do you
is
want
what
to do?
separates me and you, because I've got some balls to go take stuff.
I'll ask
I've
you
got some
something
balls
now.
to get out there and take stuff.
I'll ask you something that all the boys in the change room ask you on a constant basis. Do you want to be a pro wrestler or do you want to be famous? Because I think you want to be famous. What do you think, Aaron? I think he wants to be famous. He doesn't want to be a pro wrestler.
I actually have a question for you, Nathan. You've mentioned obviously the fact that, you know, obviously you mentioned age, Joel being a family man, obviously you enjoying the spoils of being young, being wealthy, or so to speak, certainly zoning in on a lot of wealth, and obviously that is very evident for all of us to see in the way that you live your life. Do you feel that Joel's age is a crutch. Do you feel like that's a handicap coming
Aaron.
into this?
Joel's not that old, he's still got it, but I want to revisit the last thing you've just told me, because no, I don't want to be a pro wrestler, I don't want to be a wrestler's wrestler, I want to be a WWE superstar. Like, if you'd admit it, you want to as well. But I'm not afraid to go out and take it, and that's the difference.
Well, we'll see. I've been there, though. I've already been there. I've been signed by the biggest company in the world. I'd rather be a has-been than never will be, Nathan.
Well,
So don't get like that with me.
I understand they call you the benchmark and you're the measuring stick, but I'm the only one who can look at you and say that you're my bare minimum.
You got any more?
Yeah, just briefly, Joel. This is obviously your house. This is your school. Is it safe to say that you have to win this to defend your territory?
It's loser leaves All Star South. And can you imagine All Star South shows without me? This is my hometown. It's my own place I wrestle in front of my son. I'm not going to lose that opportunity.
Is it difficult if you do beat Nathan Angel, sending him away from the very
Difficult,
place?
yeah, of course, because this is the top man, right? So you've got to replace him. But there's a lot of people a lot hungrier than him. There's people that put more time in, more commitment. Maybe you've got more talent. So we'll see what happens. He's great for now, but there'll be somebody else. We'll get rid of you. We'll find the next one. Maybe the next one will be a bit more respectful and won't raise their voice to their coach. But we'll see.
All right, gentlemen, one final thing. Each of you have a little bit of time to tell us exactly what's going to happen on July 26th at the last stand. Nathan, what will happen on July 26th?
July 26th, I'm going to be given a lesson in wrestling by my coach, Joel Redman. And I'm going to give you a lesson in taking things and getting things done and not showing respect, and grabbing things by the balls. Because whether it's you, John Cena, or my dad, I'd retire any one of you to get what I want, because that's how it should be.
Joel, obviously, this is your house. You have the final say.
July 26th.
July 26th. Tell us what will go down in your estimation.
A good match. I think it'd be a good match. I think it'd be worth seeing. I think it's going to be two. Yeah, maybe there's a lot of similarities between me and Nathan. If you look at both growing up on a farm as young farm boys in very rural parts of England. So it's the same sort of similarities. So maybe it's just a bit of a test for him. Everyone says how good he is, he's the talk of the town, but can you really hang with a guy who's been around the world and done this at a high level? We'll find out on July 26th. But what do I think will happen? I think I'm going to win. Honestly, I think I'm going to win. I think it's hard to look past me winning. I think this is the last time you ever wrestle in Salisbury.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, July 26th, the benchmark Joel Redman, Mr. England himself, Nathan Angel, 1-on-1 British rounds with Lee Bamber at the helm. It is sold out. You can still, however, capture all the action on ASW South on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching.
You don't look confident. Smirking.
I don't care what you think I look
You're
like.
smirking.
I don't care what you think I look like. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about now.
You're smirking.
Doesn't matter
You're
what you've
sweating.
done.
You've been sweating the moment you got in.
It doesn't matter what you've
Since
done.
you laid eyes on me today, you started sweating.
Keep looking up.
No,
Keep
'cause you're
looking
worried.
up. Keep looking up.
Doesn't matter how
I'm
tall
the
you are.
upgrade.
Nathan,
I'm the
doesn't matter how
upgrade.
tall you are. The upgrade. The upgrade.
Oh yeah.
We'll find out. I'm about to teach you a lesson. Let's just hope James Mason taught you a few things on your little times away.
Put it there, coach. Come on.
Bring your A game. You phone it in.
That's soft hands for a farmer, those.
Oh, yeah.